Welcome everyone to HFN, also known as HueFin News. Today is June the 3rd, 2021. We're going to speak on IOTA and how this article goes into them launching the first fully decentralized network. We're going to go into this article real quick, but as always for us, we give you price predictions as well. And we give it to you in a way that is not confusing with our visualization of our price chart as well as how we talk. We're not going to give you all of that technical jargon. We're not going to try to amuse you with 15 indicators on our chart. We just look at a clean chart and tell you where we're expecting the price to go, because that is all it takes. It doesn't take all of that other stuff that people do just to see where price is going to go. And we're going to show you all that. So if you want to join us, if you appreciate the content, it's real simple. All you have to do is hit the like button, share, and subscribe here to the channel. So let's talk about this article real quick. It was published yesterday, June 2nd, 2021, and it goes into how IOTA has launched their first fully decentralized network, right? And it has rolled out its Nectar DevNet, right? This is the second iteration of IOTA's three-phase release strategy that will culminate with Honey, right? The first one is Pollen. That was the first iteration, and it was a test net for IOTA 2.0. It was released back in June 2020. So just yesterday, they rolled out the Nectar DevNet, which is the second iteration, and the third one would be Honey, the ultimate fully decentralized network on IOTA. Okay, so one thing I wanted to show you is that this article shows you where you can actually see Nectar being developed, and this is the website right here. I will have a link to this article in the description of this video if you all want to go a little bit deeper into IOTA 2.0, the DevNet, right? It starts here. So if you want to, you guys can actually see the market in the network actually going through the fully decentralization. And IOTA's a project back in 2015, you guys can see right here, okay, that they wanted to have a network that it was scalable, it was feeless, and decentralized distributed ledger protocol, which they call the Tango, okay. You guys can actually see this into fruition right here. This is the actual network according to IOTA that is showing these transactions being completed, decentralized. The fees is free. It doesn't cost you anything in order to transact on this particular blockchain, and this is what the Tango looks like visually. All right, so like I said, just wanted to show you all that IOTA has released this DevNet for Nectar to have a fully decentralized network, one of the major cryptocurrencies that's trying to go fully decentralized, because early on, you know, IOTA 1.0 wasn't decentralized. They had a coordinator that was actually transacting the network processes on IOTA. So now they're trying to switch away from the coordinator to actually having something truly decentralized. So this might be something amazing to watch as this particular network continues to develop. See if they actually will be able to have a truly fully decentralized network. So just tell me what you all think about that. Where do you think IOTA is going to try to take this particular cryptocurrency? Do you think it's going to be valuable in the long term if they're able to successfully have a blockchain that doesn't require transaction fees and doesn't waste electricity, computer resources, etc., etc.? Do you think IOTA would be that cryptocurrency? If not, drop the comment on this video and tell me which one you think will actually do that. So for us, let's speak on IOTA's price. We are here to talk about where we're looking for IOTA to go. Okay, so just like many cryptocurrencies in this space, we've seen recently the market in IOTA get some weakness and come back down and test this overall trend, right? So looking at IOTA, we came and bounced already off this ascending line. Now we're seeing the price go higher. So for the most part, what we're going to focus in on this chart is where can we see areas of restriction at? Okay. Could we see it here around $1.45, or could we see around $1.50 to $1.60, right? Now, the next thing I wanted to show you is that we can actually still see IOTA trade sideways, just like we did back in March of 2021. But right now we're playing a strength. The market strength in IOTA is still being seen on the time frames of the daily price charts, right? So here, I do like what occurred on this last completed 3-day price bar, which lets us know that there is still strength being generated in IOTA. So we really need to make a determination as to how high this price is going to go. For us, we can see around $1.45, $1.60 to see this market in IOTA try to grab before we see some restriction. I like the 5-day time frame. You know, I really like what's going on here on the 5-day time frame. So even if we do see some weakness come through the market in IOTA, if price doesn't break below $1.20, the market is still eager to continue to push higher price. So I'm still going to play the strength on this particular chart for IOTA. I like the weekly time frame, but I cannot be dependent on the weekly because we still have 3 days and 14 hours left there. Okay, so yeah, let me see on the hourly time frame, and yeah, I can see how the market can hit some restriction in IOTA around $1.45 to $1.50. So we would definitely TP out the market some profits around that area. Okay, so that would give us what, $1.45, around 5%, $1.50, almost 8% profitability, and then $1.60 ultimately. This gives us around 15%. Now I told you that $1.20 area needs to be maintained as support. Okay, so we're going to run this back to the daily time frame. We're going to play the strength into the market in IOTA. I'm not going to be overly bullish right now. Just pretty much expecting us to see some higher price over the next couple of days in IOTA. The strength is definitely being seen on the 5-day and the weekly time frame, but those price bars hasn't been concluded yet. Even though we're still seeing strength right now, we're going to play that into the market for IOTA here. $1.45, $1.50. In that vicinity will be our first area of taking profit, ultimately up there around $1.60 over the next couple of days. All right, so now it's your turn. One of the reasons why we're here on YouTube is to give you all the opportunity to call the markets right alongside with us. Tell me, where do y'all think the price in IOTA is going to go over the next let's do 2 weeks, right? Let's do 14 days. Tell me, where would the price be in IOTA? And let's not make it confusing. It's supposed to be easy. So do it right now. Drop the comment in the comment section and tell me, where do y'all expect IOTA's price to be in the next 14 days? And then also let me know what you think about IOTA launching the first fully decentralized network. Do you think it's going to have a massive impact on the value of IOTA in the long term, or do you think it's not going to be anything? That's cool. Let me know. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.